But you know I'm loco. I'm thinking it's all over when I go out. Oh, making my mind slow. That's why I don't with the big bro. I got to maintain, cause it like me is going insane.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decades since it opened back in 1998. Welcome everyone to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Up next, it's our main event between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Baltimore Ravens. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're underway from the bank. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He's got it inside the 25. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson bails out of the pocket quick. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Lamar now from the gun. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Jackson now on 3rd. Buying some time right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
4th down, it's Jackson. On the move, headed right. Got his man, Hopkins has it. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. So they find a way to get it done against the odds. That's 11 on 4th and 10. That's going to keep the drive moving. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Play action now with Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And again, it's Jackson. He rolls to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability.
And again, he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
180! Sit hot! 180!
4th down. Here's Jackson. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Incomplete.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Cross play to Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Hurts on 3rd and 2. This one's caught. Smith has it. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on 1st down, Brock. Don't come away with any points just yet. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. It's Hurts once again. Chased out to his right. And they take this in for the score. The Eagles.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I won't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all of hallelujah. Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm get it. All my friends coming with all that. active, yeah. When we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes blood.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Minnesota Vikings and the Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Elliott is out and ready to keep this one away. And away we go at the link. Ty Felton here to return it. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that. In the 25-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First carry here for Aaron Jones. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. McCarthy looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's a gain of 7.
3rd and 2, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set. They are going for it. McCarthy. The left side brought in by Hawkinson. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. And now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Headed out right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
It's 4th and goal.
Elliott connects there. And that's going to give them their first points of the ball game.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Felton now to return this. Showing a little burst so far. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. First down now, ball at the 33. McCarthy throwing here. Taken in by Addison, left side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
And the Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll return to the link right after this. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They've got a first to begin the fray. It's Jones on the toss. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. We're going to wind up losing yards on this play. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
From the shotgun, McCarthy has a man, Justin Jefferson. Down to the 10. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a second quarter lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Tank Bigsby here with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Has a hole left, room to run at the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take the lead on the first play of the drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run. You know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Looking to throw, McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And now it's third down. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Now McCarthy. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First down. A gain of 14. First down.
On the red zone now. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get some late points and the lead. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead.
14. Eagles 10.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Bigsby with the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Vikings get there. They're going to win this round. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3 and out offensively. But listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it deep downfield. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles push their lead to 3. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Miles Price. He's got a lane up past the 30. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. McCarthy to throw it. Pass is caught by Addison. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Running left side by Jefferson. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take the lead just before halftime. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead.
Eagles 17.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. From the pistol, Hurts. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Shotgun snap for Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. First down throwing for Hurts. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-up, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles push their lead to 3.
To kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. On return, here's Price. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Back to throw it. Forced out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He's got it inside the 25. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Third quarter's going to start with a run by Barkley. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hurts. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. 30. Hits the 20. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Rob. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. Now a give up the middle to Jones. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Escapes the pocket. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. And now it's 3rd and short.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here's McCarthy to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
So 1st down from the 41. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
2nd down carry for Jones. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
No gain on the play.
Now it's McCarthy. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings start the 2nd half with some needed points. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. And they'll bring him down. The fake does not work. Wow, still a full quarter left and down only a score, but here comes an onside kick. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. And they take the attempted onside kick all the way back. Touchdown! Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Felton now to return this. This makes it up to the 25. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18.
McCarthy looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw fake that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
2nd down, McCarthy to pass. Short pass brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2, McCarthy. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. And the Vikings 1st down.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked out by Quinion Mitchell.
So many of these these NFL facilities we travel around and we see signage all over the place. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's about protecting it offensively, and it's about doing just that, taking it away defensively.
First down, around with Barkley. Up to the races, middle of the field. Into the red zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Eagles push their lead to 18. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Felton now to return this. Showing a little burst so far. And that nearly got him to midfield. He's out of bounds just a yard or two short.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. Hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Well, left side, Ronnie Hockenson. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Looking to throw, McCarthy. On the move, headed right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. 3/4 in the books from this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. So first and 10 now from the 30. Staying on the ground here with Jones. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down that 17-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, gotta control that nose tackle. Number two, you've got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
He takes it himself. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Let's go.
Now McCarthy made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Looking Hockenson, he's got it. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
That's another.
McCarthy throwing here. Chased out to his right. And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. J.J. McCarthy, the touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down, and he just put on a show.
Went after trying to kill him by Reichert. And the Vikings make it an 11-point ball game.
Vikings 34.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them up.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Buying some time left. He's on the run. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Harrison Smith with the INT. And the Vikings have some new life in the 4th. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. On the shotgun, McCarthy. Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Once again, it's caught by Hawkinson. At the 20. He's at the 10. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a T.J. Hawkinson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. Nowhere really for him to go. He steps out, and they're going to lose some yardage. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Barkley with the pistol again. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
At the 43-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Running right, it's Barkley. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They're going to pass it here. Bails out of the pocket quick. Throwing the out route complete. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
It's a design look for Hurts. So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us?
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. there's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line. Big article in the paper this morning talking about how they wanted to get chunk plays in the run game. Well, early on, there's a good one.
There isn't for guys on defense. They've got to remember the old adage. You've got to meet force with force, and if you don't, you get run over, as they did on that last play.
And credit the tackle to Brandon Jones.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run. But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Gain of 10 yards. That's good for the Eagles. First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll run wide side here with Barkley. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he's across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, There's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. And the penalty, a big assist to this offense. Now it's 3rd and 3.
No touch, no touch.
Running left, it's Barkley. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spit 60 racks on a camouflage bells. Diamonds on me, I'm a blue gel. Twin, on the hustle and grub. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to M, now I got sell. If it's about money, then you know it's with it. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Be hate no glitz, I don't. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like home. South Memphis, Spanish back, close bone. Just like a break beat, I'm addicted to dope. It's a cold word,
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.